of the coaches described how heterosexism has limited their own upward mobility, and they discussed how sexual orientation factors in when they have been called, actually, or sought new positions. So here's a couple representative quotes. All of these positions have come up in the last year, and basically my first question is to myself, can I live there and be gay? Not to them, but to myself. Can I live in the community and be happy with my surroundings? Another coach stated, one time I was trying to hire an assistant. We were trying to look for a job for a partner. That's something you can't bring up, whereas with male candidates or married candidates, they'll say, well, what does your wife do? Does she need a job? That becomes a negotiating point for male coaches. But lesbian coaches can't do that with their partner, and that creates some lack of movement. Another coach who lives in a rural area of the country, she said, and she's actually one of the out coaches in my study, she said, I feel like I need support from my community. I feel like I've been on an island out here as far as trying to live my life for what it is, but at the same time, trying to get back to a place where my life is just more diverse. So it's taken being very conscious of my surroundings, and I want to go back to that direction someday. You know, find something, she said, that is a little more 2008 at the time. So most important to note with this participant population is that unlike heterosexual coaches, these coaches have to consider privately whether or not they're going to feel comfortable residing in certain locations, in addition to all the other factors that college coaches consider when they're negotiating career decisions. If you have further questions about some of these stories, I'd be happy to get into that later. So another quick theme I wanted to go over as I was on the airplane here, and I was like, I really need to talk about this too, is that the coaches brought up sexism quite a bit. And I just wanted to read you a few quotes that they had shared with me. One of them says, I can say exactly the same thing as a male, and it is looked at as, oh, he's pushing